Welcome back, guys, to Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where we have a little bit of info to get a Colony Iota, and then, of course, the Origin Metal piece that isn't too far from it, with lots of points of interest. At that point, I have changed up our classes, so everyone is mostly level 1, as we're soon going to go for Monica's Ascension quest in the city. So everyone's got a new setup. Everyone's actually back in their original roles as well, so Noah's there, so we can use his sword for the first time and use it in battle, because that'll be fun. That'll change things up. But we still got our super powerful soul hacker there in Senna. We've got a couple of bits of dialogue here at camp after having done those quests and the Ascensions and whatnot for Ino. Now that Ino and Masterpon vanquished Nopon Eater, Noponkind can enter Era of Peace once more. Ino and Masterpon will write many more pages in annals of Nopon history for sure. Yeah, I'm sure we'll manage that. After all, we are Blade and Driver. Ino was so happy to hear. Trust jumped up by a few dozen points. Ino suddenly get urged to do a little dance. Stay still, but these guys are rep giving. With dreaded Nopon Eater out of picture, Caravan now at peace. Truly, Ino is hope of all Nopon kind, and Sunny proud to have helped. Can Cheerio borrow friends' ears? Cheerio and Hubbypon thinking, what if add OP pollen orbs to regular lineup of shop? Nope, please for the love of Spark, don't even remind me. Yeah, agreed, that stink still haunts my nightmares. If I never smell those things again, it'll be too soon. Yeah, we're getting out of there. But we did get ourselves a little bit of info.
We could do with some food.
In Colony Iota. So let's see our huge gratitude for supplies play out.
Could you all come round for
Not
a
a
second?
quest. Well, we finished distributing the supplies from Colony Iota to most of the other colonies. Yeah, the warehouse is starting to look pretty empty. We cannot assume that the goods will solve all problems across the board, but I believe they'll do for now. Also, it'll have taught everyone to support one another, at least a bit. More uses for the Collectopedia cards too. Yes, and not all of them planned from the start, but ultimately a tool's uses are determined by the users. Even if it was by accident, I do believe we struck upon a genuinely great tool. Accident, huh? I could just imagine what Alexandria would say to that. All according to my prognosis or some such. That was totally an accident. Alright then, so let's grab our... Is it our 4th piece now of Origin Metal? Hard to keep track.
Alright, let's get going. Time's a waste.
There are pieces everywhere, and Lance wants me to get moving. So let's do that indeed. There's still that's not explored randomly. Alright, nearest place we can go is the Sland Wonder Sphere. Thank you, Lens, for adding in that last little bit of your sentence. It'd be funny if you just straight up crashed my game because you was trying to say something during. That'd be kind of funny. Okay, our goal is this way. It's funny now because the actual patrols are less level than us now. So they're grayed out to us. They're annoying. Hardly a threat.
Is this where the readout for the Origin Metal's coming from?
We'll find it. I dare say we're becoming old hands at this.
Are we? Very strange. We could see reading of Origin Metal, but not anything that could fit Bill. The coordinate data does seem to be pointing us here. That means Mr. Salmon's done goofed. It doesn't seem very likely. Well, not too likely, at least. Is it possible that it could be buried under the surface? Oh, you've got to be joking. Please don't tell me we're going to have to dig this whole place up. Dig the whole place up. Got it. Senna's like, this just sounds like a workout. Queen's cuticles. I'm going to hate this. Didn't know you worried about the nails too much. Also have a ton of Collectopedia stuff to do by the look of it. Right. Let's see if I'm good here. I'm going to bet that it is... this one. Go on. Let's try digging here first. I'm not looking forward to that somehow. There you are. What are you? Fornis. Not Origin Metal, love. Nopon senses tingling. It's not anywhere here. Gut feelings say must be farther off. Nopon senses. The fact that it located in this area. Well then, let's trust Manana's intuition and try digging around here. Are we playing hot and cold? Let's try this one then. Not hot and cold. Ah, what's this then? A fancy bolt this time. Not origin metal, that much is certain. Manana thinking a little bit far away. A little bit. Then let's try digging somewhere a little farther from here. Why hot and cold game? Why? What about this one then? The thing is, they're all spread out like... Oh, here it is! Oh, not bad. That's the fourth one. Not long now. So, Pentless region next. I guess if I kept getting it
There
wrong.
were also a few Turkin feathers where the origin metal was buried.
So Turkin's buried it. Crafty little gits.
We've gone back to hating Turkins, have we? Well, I don't mind getting it in third time's the charm. I wonder if it's programmed to be that way a little bit. But it's kind of interesting that we still have cutscenes for these. What is it? I can't believe someone buried this. So you still get like little scenes if you want to pick up all the goodies. Which is a little weird to me. So 4 pieces of origin metal have been obtained. So I wonder what people bury in the dirt. I wonder if there's a monster in one of these. That'd be hilarious. There's got to be some bales as well, right? Oh, Queen's Knees, what a waste of time. Okay, there is some fails, but they're not like enemies. I want all the goodies. Maybe you can only get so many. Right then, onwards we go. So let's go back to the city, which is one of our remaining things to do, and start ourselves a hero quest, I feel. We need to get more information here anyway, and this is right in front of everything by the look of things. What's the quickest way to there? I guess, actually, straight there. That's down below, isn't it? So let's start Monica's Ascension quest, now that we have 4 pieces. Where is the other piece, by the way? I don't know. Where is it? I can't remember now. I'll find it. That's what maps are for. And quests. Mainly quests.
Let me get this straight. You want me to talk the defense squad into issuing you a transporter? You're dreaming, young lady. Out of the question.
Please, sir. It would only be for a short time.
I don't suppose this is one of the Elders' requests?
No, it's nothing to do with her. Jansen.
Now there's something you don't see every day.
Ah, Elder. You came at the right time. Can you make these knuckleheads see sense? I mean, it's good that they're so enthusiastic. Can you get it through to them that we've got problems enough in the city already?
Everyone's all fighting to the best of their ability. I don't see the problem here myself.
Don't see the problem? We don't have a damned clue when the next Mobius raid hits us, and you don't see the problem.
Come on now, Garrett.
What we should be looking at right now is tightening our defenses and protecting the city. We can leave Mobius to Ouroboros.
Sounds like you're trying to overturn the Senate's orders.
I'm just offering a bit of advice here. Just saying there's no point throwing good resources after bad.
Hey, with all due respect.
Don't you get it? You folks just haven't got what it takes to go against Mobius.
What?
You've got to accept reality. Otherwise, you're throwing your lives away for nothing.
For nothing. Everyone's fighting to keep people like you alive, and you call that nothing.
You think you can trade in your life and change the world? You think it's that simple?
But if we do nothing, then nothing will change.
You fill the youngsters up with fine ideas, then send them out to the slaughter. Yeah, some talent that is.
We don't force our way of life on anyone. They're the ones who decide.
Let me ask you then. Did you choose for yourself? You chose his life personally, did you? Your husband must be rolling in his grave.
My brother is dead. He won't regret anything anymore.
You trying to mock me?
If it came across like that, I'm sorry. But bringing up the dead to prove a point, is that really something a Doyle would do?
Ugh.
All right. You gonna tell me what that was all about?
Oh, it's no big deal, really.
Thanks. But I'll be the judge of how big a deal it is or isn't, Jensen.
Are you telling me that as Elder?
Jensen.
If you aren't pulling rank, then please believe me. I'm not a kid anymore. Olive, plan B.
Okay.
Hey, Monica.
You want to grab a bite to eat? I haven't eaten a thing since this morning. It'd be great to have some company.
Someone say eat! Time for tasties! Wind it in, Manana.
Sure thing. Let's go to Michiba Canteen then.
So begins the hero quest promised to the future.
I see some relations have changed.
Yes, some fraught times going on here. You know, we found a spot on the Brasa geothermal belt. What? You're serious? No, this is a bloody trick, isn't it? You're trying to make me a Ferris's lunch, aren't you? What possible motive could we have for feeding you to monsters? Well, if it really does exist, then I hope I get to go before I pop the old clogs. Yes, we found it indeed, Cortan. You mysterious guy, you. Okay, then. No clue what level this quest is, but we just go in and fight what we can fight. We can punch up no matter what. So let's head to Michiba Canteen. Find out how Monica wants to proceed with this. Because there's some stuff going on here that I'm not sure we quite grasp. Of course, we understand the political sides exist. Helping out with that lost numbers business was the most refreshing thing I've done in forever. Now I realize I'm just like the captain. It's like, if we're not out on the high seas, something's not right, you know? So that's why I've been catching fish in the Arifia Sea and selling them to Michiba. Seems like you're really making a contribution to life in the city. More than one might have imagined. You really think so? Hey, was that supposed to be a compliment?
I see some relations have changed.
I don't know. There's always more relations to change here. Phew, good thing everyone thinks Triton's the Hawks' socks now. Yeah, I thought it might have been tough because of what happened with Shania. So it gave me some peace of mind to see Tordo's efforts rewarded. Families have to stick together, eh? There's Triton. Thane got in contact with me. It was quite the surprise. The support that we gave to the lost numbers must have really done the trick, huh? Well, I think you really got it across the Colony 15 wants to contribute to the city, at least. Yeah, you got them thinking of you as friends now, I reckon. Yeah, that's it. Things have eased up here now. Got a bit more comfortable. I'm starting to think we can make it here.
I see some relations.
Oh, I should do this talking after we've done the questing, right?
Can second helping fit in tummy of Manana?
Manana not even had first yet.
Eat whatever you like. My treat. Keep bringing it out, will ya? Gotcha! Where do I start?
I knew there were a few people whose hearts weren't really in the fight against Mobius, but I'm not sure I understand why they're so openly bitter about it.
Please don't judge him too harshly. Garrett just wants to protect his family.
His family?
Right. He has kids, just like I do. That's why he can't forgive me. I did something no parent should ever do.
But why? What did you do?
Sending your children into battle. What mother would do that? But this is the life I chose. The day my husband died, I chose to take the mantle of Elder and lead the city.
Remind me, a husband is...
Someone you promised to live with for the rest of your life. He must have been very important to Monica.
So, after you lost your husband, did you become who you wanted to be?
I did. I wanted to put an end to the war with Mobius, and to build a way of life that everyone in this world truly deserves. That's what the 6 houses are working towards, and that's what I want as well.
Oh, sorry to keep you. Here it is. The house special. Aqua Pazza alla City.
Thanks.
Oh, looks banging!
Actually, there's something I've been curious about. Like, being elder or being a mother. Do you have to choose one or the other?
Guess it's like becoming the commander of a colony or something?
Yeah, that's a good comparison. If you take on that role, you're responsible for every single person that lives there. So being elder means Gondor can't get special treatment, even though she's my daughter.
Sounds like a tough break.
Boss, got something you might like to hear. We confirmed an unauthorized transport leaving the city. It's piloted by Jansen and his crew.
What's its heading?
I'd like to know that myself. The location tracker's out. Think it's safe to say they're planning quite the stunt.
Right. Olive's there now.
Should we send the armory?
The search area's too wide.
Maybe Garrett could help us?
Right. He was talking about the transport in the plaza.
You hear that?
I don't have a good feeling about this, boss.
I'll speak to Garrett. You can do a little groundwork for me, Travis.
Word gets around. Imagine the commotion once the Conservatives hear about this.
Work your charms on them, Travis. I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, boss. Let's settle this squabble.
Looks like we'll be skipping lunch then.
Never mind. Let's just try to find out what Jansen's up to and... Huh?
Speed eating. You get used to it in my line of work. We should get to the residential district. Garrett will be at home.
I like how Triton was even in the back of that cutscene. He's getting in every quest now. Get out, Triton. All right, let's rush on over.
So, Garrett must be from one of them 6 houses too, right?
Yeah, he's a smart cookie. He and my dad had their fair share of run-ins.
Share the whole thing 1 second. Hey, it's a talent. Inhalation. Here we are again. No robots? Robots.
Yes, he was trying to scrounge a transport off me. I told him no. Didn't ask what he'd do with it.
I see.
But whatever it was, I guess they went and did it anyway. Or you wouldn't be here asking about it. Every ruddy last candidate got together and went against their orders. Insane. It's like Shania all over again.
Or rather, maybe Shania was the trigger for all this. Maybe Jansen and the others are doing this because of what she did.
Huh?
They realized that no matter how good the defenses were, the downfall could still come from within. And if they don't act, there's no future. If you see it like that, it's not hard to understand.
But what are they trying to do right now? We still don't have a clue. They aren't selling the city out, though. You get that, don't you?
If they're trying to help, it's a pretty dumb stunt to pull. How childish can you get?
Garrett.
I just don't want to watch them fail. All that blood, sweat, tears, pain. It does no good if they throw it all away. Why is that so hard to understand? We need to teach them about the past and help them make the right choices before disaster happens. That's our responsibility as adults. Right, Monica?
I understand how you feel. But Jansen's crew aren't fighting for victory or glory here. Right now, they just want to do something that won't leave them with regret.
Absolute army cack.
Yeah, maybe so. But would you rather they were mindless, obedient automatons? How's that different to being controlled by Mobius?
What?
We need to get through to them so that we can teach them how to get back on their feet after they fail. We've seen a little more of this life than them. And as you say, it's our job to help them understand that.
Well, well. What a surprise to hear the Elder talking like a parent for a change.
Picked it up from my dad. It's how he raised me, now I think about it.
Yes, I can see that.
Anyway, thanks for your time, Garrett.
Don't mention it. Sorry I couldn't be more use.
Okay, back to square one.
Miss Vandam, I was just on duty. I didn't mean to eavesdrop or anything.
No problem. Continue.
I've got some information about the location of that transport. Kryto was talking about Corn Island.
Corn Island, you say?
Maybe there's something to it.
Yeah. My husband was there 14 years ago. He went out on a mission to collect ether. That's where he lost his life.
What? That's...
If they're heading to the deepest level, then they're in trouble. Even if they're sure of themselves.
We've got to get to Corn Island.
I see some relations have changed.
The deepest level of Corn Island, though? Some information over here. The Aionios from Colony 15 were kind enough to carry my luggage for me. Saved my poor aching back from breaking in two. A nice, considerate bunch of kids they are. Though they could afford to work on their manners a little, it must be said. I checked out some stuff to see what was around places because our colonies were dwindling, and I didn't see that. So hey, we got ourselves a little bit more info. I don't mind that at all. Right, we are off to Corn Island by the look of things, so let us jump off. Who knows what I might have missed here, there, and everywhere. So, the deepest level is where the Antolls were, right? I mean, it doesn't want me to be annoyingly on the deepest level first. I don't know which is the fastest way to get there. Going all the way and climbing up that way, or climbing up from the very bottom. Spiky Aurelia, though, could be done with refighting, to be perfectly honest, because I didn't actually soul hack it. The one thing I've not done are things that we've fought since becoming a... No, since ending up inside Noah's butt.
A rare thing?
Since becoming a soul hacker, there are a few enemies that I still haven't hacked yet that were old. Like the guys on the bridge where both Agnes and Kevas are fighting. Can't remember their names now. But those are some of them. Well, I didn't hack at the time when I did all the mass hacking. Because they were about the same level as me. So therefore, if I hacked them, I would have probably gained a level. But most of the stuff we fought has been hacked.
Lucky devils.
They aren't here.
You think they went further?
Did you hear that? Mimi, over there!
Oh no.
We've got to help. Hurry, there's still time.
Roger.
We did note that shit before, didn't we?
Is this like a rare thing?
Just for the goods. I mean, it's actually faster for me to warp down there than climb. Just gonna point that out.
We can get down over there.
Don't miss dialogue, surely.
Hurry!
Sorry, I'm using my special methods. You don't have to climb back up after you've fallen all the way down. You do know that, right? Special tactics.
Jansen! Everyone!
We're coming.
No chance. Everyone all right?
What?
Monica?
We got you.
No time to play with you, I'm afraid. Out of the way!
I think it's more than one, right? Yeah.
I'll take them on. You're a lifesaver. I won't let this happen. Never again! Come here! I got something for you. You're on fire, man.
And so my auto attack's crit for this much already. Meaning I'm gonna get aggro as soon as I do an attack, aren't I? Well, if I'm gonna do that, I didn't get aggro. Someone's doing a good job. Both gone full defense. Are they ever gonna come out? Seemingly not. Lucky 7's a mile off from me getting at this point. It's been a while since we've been in Incursor, with every single attack critting. Which way are you facing? Can't figure it myself here. I got quite strong damage. I want to use Lucky 7 here. There must be a way to get them out of that. Alright, so you've called some babies to help too? We got any of them babies? Well, I'll just attack normally. I'm hoping for Lucky 7 to gain enough power to actually be usable. Something tells me I'm just going to kill everything when I do.
We're so sorry.
Disobeying orders, stealing a transport. In the end, you're all safe, so I suppose there's that to be thankful for. But what in the hell were you thinking?
It was for the city. We thought we could seize the loot, maybe use it to beef up our defense.
Even if we can't beat Ouroboros, we can still fight.
Monica, our duty is to protect the city from our enemies.
And I mean, we got the feeling that we didn't really matter to you. Like we weren't real candidates.
The way you all just fought, it easily surpassed even our top veterans. But not even the great Guernica Vandam could stand up to the horrors we're facing. They'll chew you up and spit you out. And if you were to lose your lives needlessly, you'd leave behind more sadness. I don't want any of you to forget that. Olive, I'm gonna need a report. So when can I get it?
Tomorrow?
I want it today. Get these supplies stowed away. Also, I expect a written apology from all of you. 50 pages.
50?
Not enough? In the very near future, we're gonna need about everything you can give us. Until then, you need to prepare.
Bud, you're out there on the front line, putting yourself in harm's way. At least let us handle the rear. Please, just trust us.
You little.
When my brother died, on the day that you were made elder, I decided, I pledged never to leave you alone. I would not let you end up like him. And so, that's exactly what I'm doing here. Somehow.
Unbelievable. That's why you nearly threw your life away.
It's because I love you. If you're going to tell us to survive, well then, you should be following your own advice.
Jansen.
I'll bet you probably only thought of me as a little brother or a friend. But I think I know you better than anyone.
Oh! Hold on, did he just...
Just what?
What now?
Just be quiet.
Jansen. I'm sorry. You see, right now,
You don't have to say anything now. It's just, I needed to get that across. Instead, when the fighting's done, maybe we could talk this over with each other some more?
I'm your superior officer.
Yeah, but when Mobius are gone, ranks won't mean a thing. Please, just think it over.
Dude, nice one!
Were you scared?
Shut it.
Anyway, should we go?
It's gonna be tough getting that stuff out of the cave.
Ah, snuff it. I'll help you out.
Me too.
Time for big treasure hunt.
Wow, I've never seen you pull a face like that before.
What kind of face, exactly?
Like a turkey and eating a black liver bean.
Yeah, I can imagine. I have certain duties to uphold as Elder. I've got to head the army, win the future. So, I just thought I could put off everything else until the world to come.
Well, maybe this is a good opportunity. Just talk to him. Tell him what kind of a future you want in this world to come. mother, elder. Can't say I understand what those really mean. If you look to the future, you can become whoever you want to be. In the wise words of a certain someone.
Touché.
You should be who you want to be too.
A life after war, eh? Maybe there is.
And so we've completed Promise to the Future. Monica commands the city in her role as Elder with a firm plan to secure people's future, but the candidates seem to see things differently. Okay, let's just work out the logic of this, right? So, he is her brother-in-law. So he is Gondor's uncle. She was married to his brother, so... so... he's just like, and he's a lot younger than she is. Well, that's not a problem though. I mean, I can understand what his taste, I guess. But it's just a bit left field. My brother's dead. Let me be your husband instead. That's a pitch. That's a pitch.
I see some relations have changed.
Well, yeah, they might do.
Is this like a rare thing?
Gondor might have an uncle dead. They're not blood related. There's nothing wrong with the relationship happening. I'm not saying that. It's just still a bit random. Is how I put it. It's a bit random. Anyway, as things try to descend and kill me, most likely. It's not the age or anything that I have, it's just all the links. It's very complicated. It's very complicated. So with some more ether obtained, and now a reason for this ship to be here, we have ascended once more. Let us move onwards. Where to next? Let's go back to the city and deal with the quests that were within there, shall we? Now, mostly everything I found is near the war room, so let's go to there. I'll go to the module warehouse, actually. Yes, that was left field, but that was interesting. I just wasn't expecting that quest to go there. But another ascension is ours.